Hello? Where's the lady? Hey, Dance.
We still have so
I'm
much
ready.
to learn
Dance.
about the mistakes
Are you
we made
ready
in the
to head up
past
to the ship?
and how to prevent us from repeating
Yes.
them.
Of course I am. I've never seen anything so impressive.
Takes your breath away, doesn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
Who's Elder Maxon?
Maxon is the commander of this division of the Brotherhood of Steel. He's the model of what every Brotherhood soldier hopes to become. If we're going to war, I can promise you that he'll be leading the charge. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Okie dokie.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire.
Huh.
If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make
Okie
sure
dokie.
you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals.
Okay. How do you determine who's a local?
The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it?
I don't know,
It never
I
ceases
climb
to amaze
skyscrapers
me
all the
How
time.
drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've
Sure.
already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal.
Not very good
Hopefully,
ones.
Our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive.
Somebody shooting at us?
I wish everyone down there believed in our cause. But they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory.
Wow, a big pillar!
We're on final approach to the airport.
Or an obelisk.
Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions.
The wet zone! I've been here. I like how they park their airships at the airport. This is exactly where we need to park it. 200 years ago, this is where they would have parked the aeroplane.
There she is. It's been far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes.
Whee!
I hope you're ready.
I've been here before. I found it on my own. Hey! Whoa. But I've never been up here. Don't fall. Oh, the Dance almost jumped off the edge.
Dance.
There's Lancer Captain Kells. Follow me.
Okay.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted her to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor her entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Captain
Hello.
Kells.
So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing.
Yeah.
You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Then what's a soldier supposed to look like?
A soldier is supposed to be an efficient killing machine. Not a relic from the past, playing catch-up with the rest of the world.
Toxic.
If Danse hadn't stepped in and vouched for you, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Accepting outsiders like yourself has proven disastrous in the past. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the
What is
captain
that?
of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Sure, what's the mission?
What exactly is your mission here?
I'm not at liberty to say. Elder Maxon will be addressing the crew shortly.
But are
And
you
I'm certain all
justice
of your
to say?
questions will be answered. Now, was there anything else? Or was everything I said understood?
Not even a hint? Come on, I deserve it.
Look, all I can tell you is that we're here directly in response to the data that Dance's recon team provided us. Beyond that,
God, that was
you'll
100
just have
hours
to
of
wait
gameplay
until
ago.
Elder Maxon addresses the crew. Now dispense with the questions. It's time to get to work. Understood? That's all for now, soldier. Your
Honor,
orders
boss.
are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
Yeah, tell me who
Can
is
you tell me
this?
anything about Elder Maxon?
Elder Maxon is the Supreme Commander of the Brotherhood.
Supreme
Without
Commander?
his tenacity and his vision, we'd still be a small group of complacent stragglers, occupying the Citadel and the capital wasteland. In a mere decade, he's grown the Brotherhood of Steel into a major military force. He's an inspiration to us all.
So he's
Is
the
there
leader.
anything else?
No, tell me about the power
Yeah,
armor.
where can I get power armor?
Only knights are allowed to wear Brotherhood power armor. And you're no knight. Not yet. Until Elder Maxon grants you that title, you'll have to make do with what you've got. Anything
Okay.
else?
What are my orders?
Your orders are to proceed to Elder Maxon's address, after which he wishes to speak with you. Anything else?
Nope.
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
Thank you, sir. I shouldn't have I had Vim armor on right now. I actually don't wear the power armor most of the time.
Hey,
You lost? Maxon's address is being held on the command deck.
Yeah, okay, scribe. Get back to work shoveling the shit then, bitch. Cool.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose. And beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not
Isn't
prepared
harnessed
to allow the
properly.
Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victorium.
Hey, yo!
Ad Victoriam.
Traitor?
Ad Victoriam. If it looks dead, put one more in its head for good measure.
Waste of a
I
bullet.
take the chance.
In my experience, hotshots and big mouths end up with closed casket funerals.
Cool.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
Yeah.
Care about them? I thought we were preparing for war.
The Brotherhood is here to prevent a war by starting one of our own. The difference is, our war won't reduce civilization to act.
America POV.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet.
My fault,
To
my
start
bad.
making a
Sure.
difference. And from what I've read in Paladin Dance's reports, you've already begun that journey. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight.
Well, that was
And,
easy.
befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
Okay.
Only a knight? Why not a paladin, like Dance?
The Brotherhood maintains a strict hierarchy, organized by rank. Paladin is several ranks above Knight, and it took Dance many years to achieve that goal. With your continued loyalty to the Brotherhood, I'm certain you can attain the same. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Prydwen and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Prydwen, soldier. Make us proud.
Okay.
Superstructure integrity green.
Elder Maxon?
Hull plating
Take some
stable.
time to familiarize yourself with the
Blah,
ship.
blah, blah. Okay.
Then meet me on the flight deck for your mission.
Why are they
Hi.
bold?
Congratulations on the promotion, Knight.
Excuse me.
Hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth scum can be fatal.
Proximity sensors green. Getting a 3-second pingback.
Excuse me, Captain Kells?
I believe you're needed elsewhere right now. We can talk later.
What?
Do you ever get
Hey.
tired of this? Hunting
Ad
down
Victoriam,
freaks,
sister.
cleansing the wasteland? It just seems like too big a job.
There. That should hold.
Thank you, sister.
You know, we wouldn't have to worry about them getting out if they weren't on the ship.
Your concerns are noted, Scribe. Give Proctor Ingram my thanks for letting me borrow you.
Outright me or not, don't touch the experiments. Please, ma'am.
Experiments?
Technology's in good hands with the Brotherhood. I know.
Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge responsibility. But we'll get
Liberating?
the job done.
How can you free something that is already free?
Never forget, you are the eyes and the ears of the Brotherhood. If you see or hear anything suspicious, it is your duty to report it immediately. We live in enemy territory now. Your vigilance could mean the difference between life and death. Understood?
Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
Good. Ad Victoriam,
Child
squires.
soldiers.
Ad Victoriam!
Dismissed.
That's crazy. Child soldiers.
Excuse me, Squire.
I flew on a vertibird one time. The pilot even let me fire the minigun a few times. That
Hi.
was the best
If you're
day
looking
ever.
for ammunition or weapon mods, Proctor Tegan might have what you need.
Ah, orphans. Yes. Logistically, of course. Taking children without families and then putting them off to fight your war for you. That's not bad.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
Maxon seems so young compared to everyone else. You're okay with that?
Don't let his age fool you. Maxon's a brilliant tactician,
Okay.
a formidable warrior, and possesses an idealistic vision for the future of the Brotherhood. I'd follow him anywhere, without question.
Why are you so confident in his abilities?
A decade ago, the Brotherhood had almost gone completely astray. The Elder before Maxon sent us down a path that was leading nowhere. He was more concerned about charity than the preservation of technology. But when Maxon took over, he single-handedly reprioritized the Brotherhood from the ground up and put us back on the path to glory. This ship and its crew are a testament to his leadership.
He's a very dedicated man. It sounds like he stands behind everything he's saying.
Of course he does. How could he afford not to? I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly.
I do.
Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
Alright.
So, what's all this about you being my sponsor?
Elder Maxon is understandably particular when it comes to new recruits. He believes in order to keep the Brotherhood strong, we have to bond as brothers. As your sponsor, it's my duty to travel with you throughout the Commonwealth to ensure that our ideals are being observed. That's why I'm so concerned about your performance in the field.
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute.
Nope.
But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
I'll go it alone for now, and come find you when I'm ready.
Suit yourself. I'll be in the mess hall if you need me.
No thanks.
I think you should stay on point. Your instincts seem to be right on target.
Thanks. I'm pretty instinctual.
When it comes to keeping the Prydwen running, Proctor Ingram's the best.
Alright.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
What were you expecting?
The last batch of recruits we took on were wastelanders. Dirty, beaten up, looking for a handout. They were desperate and looking for an easy out. You look like you're here for a reason. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Prydwen's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Is this where I get my power armor?
Ha! That's always the first question from the new guys. Let's see. I just fixed up a pretty decent T-60 suit. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. It's sitting in Bay 3. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down.
Valid.
And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
You feel like telling me how you ended up that way?
That's a little personal, don't you think?
If we're going to be working as a team, we should get to know each other better.
I guess I can't argue with that.
Valid.
I was fighting with the Brotherhood in the Capital Wasteland. Worked at a staging area for the power armor troops. Our position was along a ridge line overlooking the battlefield. I'd say it was a 100-foot drop, give or take.
Ugh.
That's quite a drop.
The enemy had no way of getting to us up there. It was a perfect liftoff point for the vertibirds. To make a long story short, the ridge I was standing on took a hit from a nuke.
Oh.
Sheared most of the cliff right off, and caused the platform I was standing on to tumble over the side. If I hadn't been test piloting one of the power armor suits at the time, I would have died.
Wow.
Your power armor helped you survive the fall?
Yeah, it took the brunt of the impact. But I don't know if I'd call it surviving. The suit was trashed after it landed, and I lost both of my legs. Haven't walked since. Anyway, if you need any work done on your power armor, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Had enough of lions and his
Proctor
foolish
Tegan.
ways.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Why are you in there?
I'm glad you asked. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan.
Hi.
The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
Wait, buy them? Since when does the military sell equipment to its own soldiers?
Since someone dropped a whole bunch of bombs and blew up every single factory that manufactured weapons and ammunition. Keeping the Brotherhood supplied takes caps, and everyone contributes to the cause. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
Maybe. I do a lot of work for everybody.
What sort of extra work are we talking about?
Oh, no. It's nothing like you're thinking. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me.
What kind of farms?
After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, a gun, a mod, even ammo,
Local farms.
you just let me know.
Like the regular
Carry
people?
food with you.
Those are my
You'll
people.
end up
bro.
eating some pretty questionable things to stay alive.
Nah, bro. I eat questionable things no matter what.
Taking on a Deathclaw without backup is a great way to get yourself killed.
I already killed him. Multiple death claws. Hello, Doc.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
What?
What kind of medical exam? I feel fine.
There's nothing to be alarmed about. I just have a few simple questions about your medical history. It's my responsibility to make sure that you don't bring anything up here that could pose a threat to the crew. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller?
I am.
You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard.
I'm very
Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question.
Okay.
And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
They were considered human. She was considered human. She was considered human.
That happens often enough for you to have a question about it?
You'd be surprised how many Wastelanders answer yes to that question.
Considered human.
Fortunately, the Brotherhood finds that type of behavior absolutely distasteful. Since you haven't spent too much time in the Wasteland, I'll assume your answer is no. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
That's more of a morals question, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I feel that the mental state of the crew is just as important as the physical.
Yeah, but
Anyone
that's
that
what-
hesitates firing in combat due to
See, that's an
misguided
indoctrination
moral
shit.
standards certainly isn't Brotherhood material. So what about you? Would you have a problem with it?
Depends.
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer, and the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately.
I'm not gonna kill somebody just
If you
because
ever
they
need
tell me to
medical
kill somebody,
assistance,
though.
you
Unless
let
I
me
want
know.
to. You know? Oh, you're an enemy of the Brotherhood? You're not an enemy of me.
I'd just leave that if I were you.
Why? I want it.
It's the only home I know.
No, I'm taking all your stuff. Fuck off, bitch.
Like, how can you even trust somebody at that point, right? Like, they're willing to lie to your face. Anything now that she tells him in confidence medically could be used against her. Very, very typical.
Ah, good.
Military
You're finally
experience.
here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
All right.
What are you doing with all these books?
I suppose I could stop working for a moment to address your question.
Okay.
Which books contain pertinent information?
Technical volumes, repair manuals, design philosophies, medical research. Anything that enhances the Brotherhood's knowledge. That's why I consider everything else a waste of paper.
Makes sense to get rid of the trash.
Well, I'm pleased you agree.
Sure.
Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew. You were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department.
Okay.
However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
What type of technical documentation are you looking for?
The Brotherhood is primarily interested in collecting information that might assist us with our current mission. Medical records, science journals, weapon schematics. If it contains any type of useful data, we need to get our hands on it.
Maybe I could lend a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Okay. I might have
Dr. Quinlan.
Ah, Knight. You have technical documents, perhaps? Or looking to assist on a research patrol?
I found some technical documents for you.
These aren't technical documents. I don't have time for games.
Okay.
Soldier. Come back when you've decided to take your duty.
Damn it, Scribe. I told you I didn't want the corners bent. The issues were to be in mint condition.
I'm sorry, Proctor, but this is the only limited edition annual we recovered. Even before the bomb spill, this was the rarest issue.
As long as you
The
don't
one where
smell.
Grognak dies and comes back to life?
Yes, Scribe. I've read the 2076 underlying price guide from cover to cover, so I'm well aware of its past value. The fault for this travesty rests squarely on your shoulders because you chose to ignore the important lesson I taught you, which is...
Always bag and board. I'm sorry, sir. You're absolutely right. And I promise it will never... sir? What's that red blinking light in your terminal?
What? Oh, damn it all! I left it in record mode. Just let me...
Former retail location, very likely to contain useful scrap or raw materials. Raiders last seen inhibiting the location. Proceed with caution. Raiders may be stockpiling ammunition or weapons as well. Suggest a sweep and retrieve of teams recover what they can. Got it. Oh, Vault-Tec, Vault 75 location. Vault-Tec considered vault in the basement of Malden. Oh yeah, data suggests that there was created an experiment on children. But our purpose has been struck from all records. Would like to retrieve as much data as possible from the location, as well as any technological artifacts that may have been left behind. Already did Vault 75. Junkyard littered with remains of pre-war robots. Scouting patrol reported a possible military-grade sentry bot that looks serviceable, likely to contain spare parts or electrical materials. Facility was formerly located a Bureau of Alcohol, Drugs, Tobacco, Firearms, and Lasers. Oh. Data suggests evidence lockers on site may still contain valuable weapons or other useful equipment. Warning, scouting areas have been raiders in the area. Cool. Factory was designed for the manufacture and repair of Miss Nanny bots. Okay. Site likely to contain technological artifacts and documentation as well as spare parts, and Procter Ingram might find it useful. Chance for automated security at this location is high, so proceed with caution. Yeah. After we arrive in the Commonwealth, I want you to begin organizing sweep and retrieve teams. Take as many men as you need and coordinate the duty rosters with Lancer Captain Kells. I want as much information about these energy readings from Dance's team as you can find. We could be on the brink of discovering the location of the Institute, so this needs to be your top priority. Procter Ingram is requesting any information that will assist her reconstruction efforts. I have passed along your gantry design to Kells, and we're both confident that it will be completed by the time of her project is ready. We have a lot of resources riding on the success of Ingram's mission, so I expect you to help her in any way that you think you can. I've sent over proper forms to requisitation. 2 more scribes and you denied them. Wait, requestion? Oh, okay. I don't need you slowing me down on this, Quinlan. Maxon is hounding me for results, but getting anything done with this project has been like trying to field strip a laser rifle without using your hands. All I need is all the help I can get, and if that means taking a few troops away from your scouting missions, then I'm afraid you'll just have to make do. Now sign the damn forms and let me do my job. Wow. What is this? The Rise of Elder Maxon. These documents are my attempt at writing a timeline documenting Elder Maxon's rise within the ranks of the Brotherhood. It's my sincerest wish that these entries will be one day compiled in a classic printed book format and distributed through the wasteland. Long live Elder Maxon and long live the Brotherhood. Despite the defeat of the Enclave in the capital wasteland, the Brotherhood of Steel is still an organization divided. The outcast and splinter faction that left the safety of the Citadel still struggle to survive in capital wasteland, separated from their parent organization. And while some of the Brotherhood members within the Citadel had no desire to reunite with their disgraced brothers, many saw the advantage in bolstering their own forces with warriors already trained and indoctrinated by the Brotherhood of Steel. Surely they could work out any philosophical issues. Also, interesting. Okay. Enter Arthur Maxon, a young squire on both Owen and Sarah Leon's and descendant of the very founder of the Brotherhood of Steel, Roger Maxon. When elder Owen Leons died, care of young Arthur Maxon passed to Sarah Leon, Owen's daughter, who was then named elder in his place. But when Sarah fell in battle shortly thereafter, things became complicated. The Brotherhood of Steel, based in the Citadel, found itself in need of leadership and began appointing one ineffective elder after another. Okay. Oops. As the years passed and Arthur Maxon grew, so did his accomplishment. At age 12, while on training patrol, he killed 2 raiders. So he was a child soldier then. And saved a squad that was supposed to be escorting him. At age 13, he single-handedly killed the Deathclaw and gained the large facial scar that he has to this day. But it was his victory at 15 over super mutants, Shefford, who was attempting to reorganize the capital's wasteland super mutants, that elevated him. Yeah, so he's a child soldier. Like, this actually proves that the AI was stupid, that clearly there are children soldiers. What? elevate him to a hero-like status. When the word of his feat reached the elders back in the West Coast, they knew the time had come. Maxon was ready to lead and, more importantly, to reunite the fragmented Brotherhood of Steel forces on the East Coast. So is that a year later, when he was only 16 years old, Arthur Maxon brokered a peace with the outcasts and reintegrated them into the Brotherhood of Steel, proving he was as effective a diplomat as a warrior. Now reunited, the full force of the Brotherhood of Steel appointed Arthur Maxon as elder, the youngest in the Brotherhood of Steel history. So he's the leader of the Brotherhood of Steel. No, they do have a leader. Interesting. Elder Maxon reigns supreme in the capital wasteland, and his authority and influence have been spreading across the eastern seaboard thanks to, in no part, for the East Coast. Well, no. He brokered a peace between, look, it says right here. Brokered a peace with the outcasts of reintegrating them back into the Brotherhood of Steel and proving that he was an effective diplomat as warrior. Now reunited, the full force of the Brotherhood of Steel appointed him as leader. Oh, the outcasts are one. Oh, I see. They're an East Coast branch only. Where's the Citadel? I see. I thought the outcasts would be like all of the name for all of them. I see. So this is the DC Brotherhood of Steel. I see. The DC faction. I see. Okay, thank you. His authority and influence have been spreading across the eastern seaboard thanks in no small part to the mobility afforded by the Prydwen. He has his full support of elders back on the West Coast who have proudly reported that they began eradicating cults that have popped up, worshipping Maxon as though he's some sort of god. Maxon himself is almost offended by the idea of being referred to as a deity, as it goes against everything he believes in. Arthur Maxon is happy to be one thing, the perfect human specimen, as example of everything a human can achieve. This is so culty, it's crazy. Assisted, even enhanced by advanced technology, but still very much human. This is such cult indoctrination, it's crazy. Kitty!
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Prydwen's crew,
oh, sorry.
Are you ready for your
hello.
next assignment, sister?
What sort of assignment are we talking about?
The kind of assignment where all of the training you've done finally begins to pay off. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign.
Alright.
I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Sure.
Super mutants? I thought the enemy was the Institute.
Super mutants are no better than Sentinels. They're a reminder of man's folly when it comes to harnessing technology. Whether it's using biochemistry to manipulate genes, or trying to create life from a bunch of circuits. It's the wrong path for science. As members of the Brotherhood,
But they are here now.
it's our sworn duty to exterminate these abominations in every form. So,
In every
can
form?
I count on you to get the job
What
done?
about the ones that are nice?
What do these shells do?
The Fat Man launcher is an essential part of the Brotherhood arsenal. It's a miniature nuclear payload, in a man-portable format. A squad of troops armed with one of these is virtually unstoppable. If you ever have the pleasure of firing one of them, allow me to give you a word of advice. Don't fire one of them in close quarters.
True.
There won't be enough of you to bury in a shoebox.
True.
That enough to go on?
Yeah, sure. Okay, they make this big deal about him being young, very young, but then he does not look young. He just looks like a normal age. Right? Like, I guess for being in control of all of it, he seems pretty young, but he looks like 35, no?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips. Now, We have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to
yeah.
carry our message to Fort Strong.
Okay.
And wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth.
I kill mutants
Dismissed.
because it's fun. I don't do it because of some kind of honor-bound duty. I do it because every time I go up and say hi, they always start shooting me. And they say, "Get over here, blue lady." Okay, he does not look like a 20-year-old. That's why guys are getting body dysmorphia, bro.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release.
What am I shooting? Technically the biggest army in the Commonwealth right now. Mommy. He's so cute. Oh wow, a Pokemon!
Target acquired. I'll try to keep him in your sights.
Okay. Where? Oh, there he is. He's huge. I don't think I've seen a big one before.
Primary target down. Look at that thing bleed. I'm gonna find a place to set her down, and then hightail it back to the Prydwen for repairs.
Yeah, whatever. I'm getting out of here. Alright, well, shocking it is. Here we go. Oh, done. Nice. In we go.
No green stuff here.
What kind of green stuff are you looking for? Vegetables?
What's that?
This loves vegetables.
Come on! Let's play!
Okay.
Sweet.
Hello. Hello. Hi. Anyone else? Why did it scare me? Wasn't even scary. I just didn't expect him. Thus, it was very scary. Anyone else want some? It's from a game, I just don't remember which game says it. Hold on, let me take a swig. Members of the United States of America, I am your president, AikoBliss, and under my rule, we will no longer be dropping nukes onto our own country. Vote for me! Someone once told me that game crashes happen often. Oh, Devin! No, he's dead, bro! When you go into elevators, I've never once had my game crash in an elevator, but I still, because that one person said it, I still always save when I get into an elevator. Oh, he's fine. Alright. Lag. Hello? Anybody here? could put my gun away now, but I won't. Just in case a Zam shows up. Or equivalent.
Paladin Dance.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
They're responsible for the death of a close friend, a Brotherhood knight named Cutler. So when you ask if I hate them,
yeah,
I say hate's too gentle a word.
Don't we kill them
These
in excess?
monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people.
Okay.
Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Tell me about Armageddon.
How could synths bring about our destruction?
If the synths reached the point where they outnumbered mankind, how long would it take for them to decide we were no longer necessary? They certainly possess the capability to make more of their own kind.
Yeah, but they just want to be human.
Expendable. And with Institute technology on their side, nothing could stop them.
It's a good
Not
chair,
even the
thanks.
Brotherhood. It's a nightmare scenario almost too terrible to contemplate. Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
Dismissed.
Outstanding
really
work at Fort
mad.
Strong, soldier.
So, what happens at Fort Strong now?
Paladin Dance is supervising the transfer of the Fat Man warheads to the Prydwen. They'll provide quite an edge to our arsenal. I've also ordered a detachment to occupy the location, and use it as a staging area to protect the eastern side of the airport. All in all, you handed us quite a valuable location.
Too bad it wasn't the Institute.
Not to worry, Knight. You'll be dealing with them sooner than you think. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
That's cool.
Where can I get more signal grenades?
I'd use the supply I gave you sparingly. These devices are far more complex than a standard smoke grenade. Should you need more, you should acquire them from Proctor Tegan.
Alright.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. Our latest intelligence tells us you've infiltrated the Institute.
What?
And liberated a valuable holotape from their facility. I'm quite disappointed you chose to build the signal interceptor without the Brotherhood Knight. However, you've secured passage to and from their facility, which was one of our primary goals. So, I'm willing to overlook your lapse in judgment, since you've unexpectedly accelerated our plans. I now have 2 missions for you to complete. First and foremost, I want you to bring that holotape to Proctor Ingram right away.
No.
There could be data vital to the success of our mission on that tape.
No.
So we can't afford to take any chances.
No.
The second part of your mission requires a bit of background to explain. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
How did the Brotherhood meet Dr. Lee?
She was part of a civilian project in the capital wasteland that the Brotherhood appropriated.
Yeah, I did
It
pick
wasn't
that apart.
difficult to convince her to stay. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
What sort of differences?
Although she was working with the Brotherhood of Steel, she never formally joined as a scribe. After the capital wasteland was secured, she objected to the Brotherhood's continued military presence there. I think she
Aha.
assumed we would just walk away from it all. She was wrong. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Just keep your mind on the mission. And don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck, Knight.
Good luck. Alright, hello.
Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
You again. What do you want now?
Bitch.
You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
You're the scientist. Why do you think I'm here?
Well, let's see. A Brotherhood of Steel airship arrives in the Commonwealth. You find a way to intercept our teleport signal, and now you show up at my door. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
What? Kill you?
Why would we want you dead?
I did some pretty sensitive work for the Brotherhood of Steel. Even though Lyons let me go, there were a few others in the ranks that thought I knew too much. That's why I came to the Institute. It was the only place that I thought I'd be out of the Brotherhood's reach and still be able to do my research. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way.
Sure.
Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here.
I agree with her.
What does that have to do with why we're talking?
Well...
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help? Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
Did you abandon any projects you wanted to complete?
You should know better than to ask me that. If they didn't tell you what I was working on, they didn't want you to know. I'm certainly not going to put my neck on the line and spread their dirty little secrets. Tell me something.
Okay.
Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Honestly, I don't want her to go back to the Brotherhood, but is it like a necessity? I think she's better here, but I'm not really pro Brotherhood or pro Institute. Honestly, I guess I don't give a fuck. There's no I don't give a fuck option, other than I'm following orders.
I was just told to get you to come back.
The Brotherhood wants me back, and the best they can do is send a robot that does nothing but follow orders.
Yeah.
Sorry, but you're going to have to do a lot better than that.
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
I give up. What would it take to convince you?
All right, I'll play your game. I had a colleague down here, a Dr. Virgil. Several months ago, there was an accident in his lab, and he was killed. I wanted to help with the investigation,
He's not.
but Father had the laboratory sealed, saying that it was contaminated. The incident never sat right with me. The more I asked about it, the more I felt like Father was deflecting my questions. If you bring me solid information on what killed him, I'll take it as a favor from the Brotherhood and consider your offer. Do we have a deal?
Are there any other options?
That's my offer. Take it or leave it.
I know this may come as a shock, but Dr. Virgil is still alive. I met him myself.
Oh, please. Do you really think a cheap tactic like that is going to work on someone like me? Stop trying to avoid the legwork by lying. Either you get me the evidence, or we have nothing else to talk about. Deal?
I already have something that might convince you.
How did you... Never mind. Just let me see what you've got.
This wasn't easy to find.
Is that supposed to make me feel bad?
Yeah.
Just give me what you found.
Okay. Child.
I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, they'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan. And if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me.
They lied to me. They lied to me, and I didn't even realize how far it went. All those years of loyalty. For nothing.
No matter how badly it hurts, you needed to hear the truth.
And for that, I thank you. I came to the Institute to get away from the Brotherhood. From the whole world. I just wanted to do my research in peace. Father took me in and gave me access to cutting-edge technology that I only dreamed existed. I became jaded. I thought that the Institute cared, that they wanted to better mankind. Maybe in their own twisted way they still do. But now I realize if you can't trust the people you're working for, then it's all pointless. If they lied about Dr. Virgil, who knows what else they've been lying about? Or what their plans are for my work. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
Okay, but I didn't really want that.
Doctor.
I'll be along soon. Just tell whoever sent you to
Wait. Chat. I don't really want that, though. I kind of like the Institute over, or at least at this point. Can I go back, you think? I think I like them so far over Brotherhood. I just feel like I can make a difference in the Institute, you know? Lime's the Institute for real. Yeah, but they shut it down. And both were testing on super mutants. Chat, I think I'm gonna go back. I don't think I like this.
Do you have security codes to any of the other sections?
Here, this is everything I have. It's not much, but you can use them however you like. Anything else?
How are you going to get back to the surface?
Let's just say I still have a few people I can rely on in here, including someone that knows how to operate the teleportation system. Don't worry, I'll keep my word. Was there anything else? I need to get my things together.
Good luck, Doctor.
To both of us.
Well, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go find that one guy real quick. And Rocky Cave. Yeah, gun charges? Who cares about gun charges? I'm American. Well, I'm gonna go back to saying ASAP Rocky again.
Have you found the serum?
Yeah.
I've got it right here.
That's it. That's really it. All right. Let's see.
Having it again doesn't mean you're gonna shoot people.
Retrovirus has matured nicely. Density gradient is high. Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon
Dog meat
strands
seems
have
like he
formed.
understands what he's saying.
How are you going to test it?
On myself, of course. That was the plan. This serum will only counteract the specific strain of FEV that I infected myself with. There's no telling what it might do to anyone else.
Ugh. Okay.
Protect and serve.
You're right about that.
Here we go.
Wait, did he say I need water?
And now, we wait.
How long will it take?
I don't know. Nothing like this has ever been tried before. I'm going to rest for a while. I'm back in a few days, maybe a week, and... well, I guess we'll see. In any event, you kept your end of our bargain. Thank you.
You're welcome. You know, I wasn't really expecting to find my child so soon in the ness of it all. You know what I'm saying? Jesse's in some hot water right now. And I felt like I was being stared at. I thought
I
my
received
stream
word that
went
Dr.
live.
Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
Will she be harmed if she doesn't cooperate?
Absolutely not. We have big plans for Dr. Lee, including the resurrection of one of her greatest creations. The last thing we'd want to do is kill the Golden Goose. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Prydwen. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, I believe you still possess an important piece of data that Proctor Ingram is eagerly awaiting. I
No.
want you to bring it to her immediately.
I won't
Once
do that.
again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
I won't do that. I will help you guys with a lot of things, but I will not be doing that. Hello.
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah.
So, what's our situation?
I assume you've been briefed? Our targets are inside. 4 stints under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. We move
Good.
in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear?
Hey, I'm gonna need some of your grenades. Hand them over.
Very well. Our targets are being sheltered by a man named Stockton. The mission's parameters just changed. We go in shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
Sure, we can have game music.
Movement detected. Curious.
Sustaining damage.
Don't have the key.
Oh. Set. Oh my god, everyone's here. I put game music on, but there's none. So, I'm lucky. There it is. Oops. What the heck is this? Oh, here we go. Oh, hello. Yeah.
Let's do this.
No, Trash Can Carla! Where am I going? Oh, here.
Over here! Over here! Here we go! For Elder Maxon!
Oh, frick.
Attacking For the Brotherhood! Taking damage! Reverting to close quarters combat.
Alright, good luck, guys.
Bunker Hill is ours!
Bunker Hill is mine. Oh, I try to like slide down the stairs like I do and. Hey.
I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me go.
What's this about money?
Yes, money. Here. 60 caps. That's all I've got. We're good, right?
Got any more on you?
What? No. I told you, that was all I had.
All right, Synth.
Please.
Why don't you want to go back?
I don't know. I wanted my own life, I guess.
You there, Synth.
Come on, please. Just don't.
Whoa. Why are you so afraid?
I don't want to go back. Please, don't make me go back.
No sudden moves.
Please, no.
What's so bad about the Institute?
I couldn't take it anymore.
Tell me more.
What's so bad about the Institute?
I couldn't take it anymore.
Explain.
God, it's a Courser.
Oh no.
Issue the reset codes and we'll relay back to the Institute. Time is critical.
Hey, Synth.
We must proceed with the mission.
I've been looking for you.
I gave you all the caps I had. Aren't
You're safe, okay? I'm gonna let you go.
Oh, God,
All
thank
right,
you.
Synth.
I cannot allow you to set these sins
Whoa.
free.
You're safe. Calm down.
You're not going to send me back?
Excuse me.
Thank you for sparing us.
Excuse me.
We'll get somewhere safe as soon as you're gone.
Nice. Bitch. Tell me what to do. If I want to free the synths, I'll free the synths, bro. I just didn't like the way he was talking to me. Telling me what I could and couldn't do. And Bunker Hill is open. Good job, me. Time to go to the Institute and get in trouble real quick. But I'm gonna do what I want.